Subscribe to the channel, Gully TV. You got a couple different colors of these, huh? Just check them out now. Come on, wow. Yizzo, y'all coming to the chat. Hey, Ruger, can you cut that light on? Yeah. Y'all like the videos, y'all coming to the chat room. Hayward, what's up with you, pimp? He said for the galaxy. Oh my goodness. Me and one of my niggas at the gym, we was talking about Cassie. All men could use a Cassie. She might not be white, wifey material or nothing like that, man. But Cassie, Cassie is for the wreck, straight up. She's for the wreck, man. Everybody should have a Cassie or two of the Rolodex, man. Keep the stress down and shit. Don't make her your girlfriend. Make sure that she's somebody else's girl. Omar, what up? Being the biggest loser in all of this, her reputation is shot. Reputation is shot. All of this is going down for her, dude. It's been my experience. This is no bull. Real cute broads tend to be a little freakier than the average chick. Like them chicks that you'll look at them and you be thinking to yourself, "There's no way she gonna let me spray her face." They be the ones that be like, "Yo, spray my face," straight up, for real. I went to prep school, wore a uniform to school every day. The chicks at that school, they never was in public school. They was in prep school all day. They was in Catholic school. That's what we call it. Catholic schools their whole life. They never was in public schools. They was doing the most. They was doing the most. For real. No bullshit. I'm talking about they was doing the most. Straight up. Most of these women are like Cassie out here. Another thing, he said the preacher's daughter, facts. Another thing that I've extracted from her and Diddy's relationship, if you dealing with a chick long enough, she'll start doing some freaky shit. Like as the relationship progressive, it'd be almost like they going off this. I did this with her. I did this. Like if they into you, they'll start going above and beyond. You'll see that they some freaky shit. I'm leave it like that. I don't want to get my live stream I mean, not copyright violate. I don't want to get on strikes and violations and shit. They haven't been kind with me lately. She better take that money and disappear. It says a lot about her character, the way she bounces from celebrity to celebrity. She a celebrity freak. You know what I'm saying? These them types of chicks exist. It's like they got chicks that go from hustler to hustler. Chick be dealing with one hustler, he go to jail, she go straight to the next hustler. Like it's some chicks that only deal with hustlers and shit. Like a square nigga don't stand a chance. She might start fucking with a square nigga when she start falling off, but them chicks just bounce hustler to hustler and shit. That's what she is. She bounce celebrity pipe to pipe to pipe to pipe. Michael B. Jordan, Ryan Leslie, Puff. I see a lot of people saying that everything that's happened to her, she about deserve it because she was like, one of them opportunist type chicks. You dig? Renee Torres. I have a bio. You can look up anything you want to know about me. Go to my website, therealdribble.com. I have a bio on there. Anything you want to know about me, it's right there. Have a crack at it. But based on the shit that she said on the stand, she's opened up many, many doors for Diddy's defense to jump through and attack. She definitely left herself open to vulnerability. The text messages and all of that. She's put herself in a predicament. Straight up. He said Amber Rose. Same type of Amber, she don't sing or anything like that. I don't think she sing or rap or anything like that. Nah, she might have tried it, but nah, Cassie actually had a hit song and shit. Diddy really didn't like Cassie like that anyway, and Cassie knew it. She was just chasing the bag, and she got it by any means. She doesn't do it, none of that with the dude she's married to. He's a simp. He probably was a simp to begin with. You know what I'm saying? He pursued her knowing that she was with another nigga. I never understood Cass to be wanting other niggas' broads and shit. Like, it's kind of strange. They say she started planning her escape when she realized he wasn't going to marry her. Oh, she thought she was going to get married to some generational wealth. Nah. No matter how attractive she is, somewhere they had a bitch out of her. Trust me. So Puffy is guilty of being a freak. From what I'm seeing, that I'm still trying to figure out exactly what was the cause of those people raiding his crib like that. You know, the armed people, the armed militia that came to raid his crib and take all that evidence, had his kids handcuffed and all of that type of shit. I'm trying to determine what crime was committed. From what I'm hearing, from just listening to the trial, he was just freaky. Like, I think it's gonna get really, really ugly when they start talking about his activities with other guys. You got to remember, this is only the first full week of testimony. This trial is predicted to go until like maybe September or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Air Maxwell says, shout out to you for having one of the best YouTube channels. You have a lot of haters on the internet. I don't have a lot of haters on the internet. I don't even know these people. They know me. It's like talking to a brick wall. Anybody in here got a problem with a brick wall? Anybody in here have issues with a brick wall? That's kind of like when you get to the space in your life when you hate or despise people that you don't know. That's that's quite fucking weird. You know what I'm saying? That's quite weird, man. For real. Me personally, it only trigger my performances and shit. You know what I'm saying? If I feel offended or threatened or anything like that, I'm only gonna go out of my way to achieve something. You know what I'm saying? Or accomplish something that the average person can't touch. That's how you get rid of them niggas and shit. Success get rid of all of that type of shit. So, you know, I do what I do best, man. Stay looking good, stay winning and shit, man. Like, it's a cheat code. Can't nobody touch that. Did you fuck that up? So where does the human trafficking shit come in at? I think the human trafficking shit comes in when you start having people fly in. When, in this case, people might assume the human trafficking to be tied to a male. When I don't think it is. It's tied to them guys that he was flying in and shit, them escorts and shit like that. They're saying that that is a crime. Adi was right in the whole interrogation video. yeah, we thought he was tripping. That would mean what he said about Khalid and Rick Ross would be correct. Cap. Earl Porter, I appreciate your super chat. Keep up the great work. Thank you. I got a lot of feedback from the shout out to SO Heineken. They put me in a conversation where I was able to put on a dazzling performance. When you watching the interview, if you are in an exchange with a great informed reciprocal, the information could be very enlightening. So I just happened to be in a cipher with some niggas who speak my language. My language is hip hop, and that's what we was kicking. That's something that y'all don't get online a lot. Like a lot of these platforms that you guys watch, they're not speaking about hip hop. They're not. They own some other shit. Like they chasing money. They're doing whatever they can to get money, basically and shit. Whereas we're talking about hip hop, you know what I'm saying? And people liked it that. I enjoy doing it myself. Super Jones, I got a XL for you. The rest of them shits are sold out. I got some new colors coming in about 2 weeks, but I got one extra large left. I can ship it out Monday morning. Rubbing the male's semen on his nipples. Quite weird. Quite weird. Yeah. She might have consented one time. If she said no, he might be done. You can't believe nothing that she says based on the text messages and shit. She talking about some, I love freak offs, and she was initiating them. Like, she's a participant. She's 100% an adult participant. They say the drugs was a part of this shit, drugs and alcohol. I believe that factored into a lot of the perversion. But she's a part of it. She was with the shits. I said it earlier. Every guy should have a Cassie in his Rolodex. You should have one. You know how you get to a place in life where you just want to break a bitch? You know what I'm saying? There's a difference between, there's levels of sex. Love me, conventional sex, and I need to break something this week. If you need a broad that you know, chicks that we break, she, she is. She is, and I believe that's what he Terrell said I do the same thing. Joe Mule, what up? She was direct, man. She was direct. Let me tell you something. Let me be honest with you guys for a minute. Me and my man was talking about this, right? And chicks don't know this. But I've said this on here before. Ladies, you might have got your guy with a chick and you was prettier than her. You had a better job, a better house, and it fucked your head up. Ugh, ugh. Come with this bitch, and she wasn't this, and she live in the projects. That fine ass bitch. He not with her. He not with her for her finances. He not fucking with her for her finances. He not fucking with her for her house. He not. He not. She's the wreck. You know what I'm saying? And niggas keep good rec on the team. I ain't never seen good rec get cut. Good rec gotta leave on their own and shit. Uh, Cassie, and as far as Puff was concerned, she seemed to be good rec. She talked sex. She talked freaky shit. She spoke language and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And that probably kept her in the mix. He said, Gully, you're a struggling artist. Facts. That's why I say I'm trying to get my dribble right. I am struggling. I be in the gym struggling with the 75, 80 pound dumbbells on the shoulders. I be shaking and shit. I be struggling to maintain my 100 push-ups a day. It's up to almost 200 now. But you absolutely right. So no harm, no foul. Do you think the hip hop community would support him if he's not found guilty? I don't think most people gonna want to be around him, like seeing with him and shit like that. Like he's nah, hell nah, ain't nobody fucking with him, man. He want another nigga's semen rubbed on his nipples and shit like that. Nobody's gonna want to take pictures with him or be around him or nothing like that. And I'm pretty sure there's other niggas that's freaky in the industry and perverted and all that. They business not in the street. Um, his kids is in that courtroom listening to that shit. His mama is in there listening to that shit. Like, it, same with Cassie. There's people that's gonna view her differently. Shit, it's permanent. That's for real. Like, it's not gonna go away. TMZ got a special out on Tubi already. It's out right now. Like, and they gonna continue to put out content about him. So it's not gonna go away. It's money on the flow right now because of Diddy. Everything that come out, them text messages, all of the perverted shit, it's hot news online. That shit ain't gonna go nowhere. It's not. Wasn't you at a Diddy party taking a nap and he laughed with a emoji next to it? I was at a Diddy party, Floyd Mayweather weekend. Mace there, Al Iverson was there. Bunch of rich niggas that could afford to be there and shit was there. You didn't have to zap that nigga, man. Some of these niggas is poor. Some of these niggas is poor, yo. Be disturbed by these poor and destitute niggas. They wired differently. They gonna say different shit out their mouth. I put a video up on this channel about the mentality of broke people. It's some broke, poor motherfuckers in this chat room and shit. So they say some goofy shit. Don't be disturbed by it. Did you peep Diddy's team paying people $20 a pop to wear free Diddy t-shirts? Yeah, I would have thought more homeless people would have been down there trying to get that 20 an hour. I seen it. If they up the pay a little bit, they probably have more supporters out there. 20 an hour. If it's hot outside, that ain't gonna cut it. You standing on your feet. It's not like they sitting down and shit. They want you to put the t-shirt on and stand up. He said these content creators are feeding off this shit. Brian Dial, use the super chat, pimp. P. Dre, what up? P.A. Dre in the building. Man, great P.A. Dre. Uh, Dre. After this album, I'm probably gonna hand down on making music. I don't like these niggas that we involved with. I don't like these that we involved with. I'm starting to understand, Dre, that me and you, we're the only professionals involved with these projects. There's a couple others, as far as artists who are professionals, but a lot of these guys, they've already came to the conclusion that they not gonna make it or they're not gonna be successful. If that's somebody's underlying thought process, they gonna drag their feet, and that's why we're in the situation we in right now. But I don't be wanting them type of niggas around me, man. Niggas need to understand what me and you doing. We in a privileged position. We put niggas in a privileged position. We shouldn't have to twist anybody's arm to do that. CJ Gray, what up? Would you live stream from the case? You can't cut on no live at that case. You can live outside on the sidewalk. You ain't going in there cutting on live with no cameras. People gonna boot your ass up out of there. Many people think being at one of those parties puts you in a freak mess. Not everyone is scheduled included like that. Him and his staff most likely know who to try and who not. Dre. No, he can't be down. Dre, he can't be down. Niggas, no, fuck him. The office said, nah, we good. We good. How's your stocks going? And they booming. Anybody that's in investing right now, y'all know what time it is. Trump dropped them tariffs a little more. Dre, we not fuss. You can't fuss all the world, but it's not local public transportation. Wally Will, you have a great afternoon, man. Getting you out of here. Have a great afternoon. Yeah, fuck, bro. We don't do this shit. Niggas is opportunists. I'm gonna tell you why you got that email. You got that email because I'm blistering hot. I'm blistering hot right now. And they're doing an equation. They like, damn, all of this shit is going on right now. We see what he doing. The dribble is in the dribble is in rare form right now. And they got PILLMATIC about to drop. I gotta get on. No, you don't. Stay where your ass at. Stay where your ass at. It ain't like that. It ain't. We don't need you. Niggas need to know we don't need you. Guess what? It's a million rappers. It's a million rappers all over the United States and Europe. We don't need you. It's only one Gully TV and one PA Dre. We not fucking with homeboy though. Gotta be careful who you offend. Let me get you out of here, pimp. And he said, homie trying to get a 10-day contract. I understand. The Crest Fashion Bomb suit is sick. I be favors, man. Get you one. Be blue and orange, be blue and navy blue and yellow. Them, them shit selling like a motherfucker, man. I appreciate the support. Do you think Diddy will do time? Gotta be convicted to do time. Cassie's getting him ammunition to free him. He's getting great ammunition, that's for sure. It's looking as bleak as it did back in the summer. Let me get you out of here because I don't even know what you're saying. Anybody else? He said, hate in here tonight. That's what we got moderators for. Sean, you want a pistol? Hold on. There you go, Sean. If you bothered, get them niggas out of here. If you bothered, you got the power to get them niggas out of here now. There you go. Puff will be home in 5 years. Diddy might testify. I don't want to get up there and have them prosecutors shooting at him. He'll make a prosecutor world famous. Diddy does still have several cases, though. I think we got to wait it out and see. But about Chris Brown, Chris Brown is booked. I don't know what's up with these people with all the money, man. Be acting like they above the law and shit. You got to keep your hands to yourself. Keep the law breaking out, and you'll be out here to spend your money. He said, hey, Ruger. Russ. It's funny you said that. Hey, in there? Oh. You see what that say? Prayers Answered, hosted by French Montana. I don't know if you can get this. Hit me on IG at I am Gully TV underscore, and you might get one. They're around. They're around. It's crazy you said that because I was just looking at that joint over on the counter. I'm like, damn, I ain't seen one of them in a minute. I'm like, I ain't seen one of them in a minute, and it just happened to be 5 feet away from me. Was that really Antonio Brown fighting all them people? Homeboy, who you are? Oh, Jay Mindy, what up? Shout out to everybody who bought memberships. Y'all was able to see that interview early that I did with Lucky the Dawn. And Lucky Dawn, it dropped yesterday. No, it dropped Thursday. Not a lot of members went and watched it. I looked at how many members actually watched it. I don't know if y'all are aware that that was accessible to only members, but when you get a membership here, you get early dibs on some of my exclusive videos and shit. So shout out to the members that watched the whole Lucky Don interview. It's 50 minutes long. He said, yeah, that was him fighting. It looked like him, and I was saying to myself, "Damn, that nigga was doing all that scuffling, and his chains didn't budge. That's how you know that's that real truck. That's that real truck. He did all that scuffling, and the chain didn't budge, didn't break, did nothing. It's that real truck. Big Cuban. Snatch that joint. That shit ain't going nowhere. How about them? They in the Eastern Conference Finals against the Indiana Pacers. This I know. If the Knicks go to the finals, oh my God, it's a frenzy like we haven't seen in a long time. Telling you, it's gonna be a frenzy. And believe me, the NBA, um, as far as the NBA's economy, they would rather the Knicks is in the finals than the Indiana Pacers because Knicks is a metropolis. It's New York City. It's the equivalent to the Lakers going to the NBA Finals. The Knicks, let's say the Knicks is the East Coast Lakers. As far as prestige is concerned, Madison Square Garden is just a legendary venue. Like the NBA would love to have finals games in Madison Square Garden, man. Do you know what that shit will do to the economy down there, downtown, man, on 42nd Street and all that? Do you know what that would do? Man, they would have, the garden is gonna be packed to capacity. Then it's gonna be a frenzy outside. They're gonna have a game. They might have a game on big screen, on a lot of buildings and shit like that. He said the Knicks going to the finals and Puff going home. I talked to Nature this morning on Facebook. Nature got on a Knicks jersey, John Starks jersey, and a Knicks hat. And he like, let's go Knicks. I told him on Blood Money, you said you didn't like the Knicks. He quote, he said, I went to games as a Knicks fan. They had strict land. They tricked him. Ever since then, son, I hated them. I take it he still liked the Knicks. He hit me back. He was like, man, how could I put into words my distaste for the organization? He said, I love hip hop and sports. Me too, Nate. The Knicks, Celtics, Lakers, and Sixers are the most relevant teams as far as prestige is concerned. Those major cities that you named, actual facts. It's nothing but the truth. Said boosters in abundance outside. They go to the finals. The jury could use emotions and say guilty because of the video, even though that's not what the charges are. That video is very damaging, and it will be considered. It will be considered, but then people gonna be burnt out. Watch when like July get here, when it's vacation time, family reunion time, and it's 95 degrees outside. Them jurors got to go to that trial and sitting there all day. They ain't gonna want to be in there. They gonna be ready to get that shit over with. He said the Sixers is not a major team. The Philadelphia 76ers is a major team. You got to consider how long the Sixers have been around. Will Chamberlain played for the Sixers. A lot of the other teams that you speak of haven't been around as long as the Philadelphia 76ers organization. You come in here and speak basketball, at least know what you're talking about. Julius Erving played for the Sixers. Charles Barkley played for the Sixers. Know what you talk about when you come in here and say that type of shit. Everything that man said about the franchises, the Sixers, the Lakers, the Celtics, the Bulls, who are also in a major city, those are major league franchises and shit. Philadelphia is one of the largest media markets, and the team is a cornerstone franchise in the league. Russ, he left. I think they was an old ABA team. They was. Mm-hmm. Moses Malone played for the Sixers. They had songs about the Sixers. Y'all ever heard of a song called 454? It's by Grover Washington. That's about the Philadelphia 76ers. Look that up. Brotherly Moves, I appreciate your super chat. He said, I'm waiting on PILLMATIC 3. Trying to get it together for you. Pistons, Caitlin Clark fan. The WNBA kicked off today, and Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark, they played against each other at three. I don't. The game probably over right now. They played against each other today. We don't want another long season of people comparing Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark. They're two different players. They play two different types of positions. Their work detail is different. They came into the league together and injected great energy into the WNBA, but we don't want to hear that shit this year. I hate when I see videos of people trying to put Angel Reese down. Angel Reese averaged 13 fucking rebounds last year as a rookie. 13 rookie. That's some shit to brag about. That's how you know people don't know in basketball and shit. He said, "Dribble, be back when you had on the British Knights. Hip hop, sports, and fashion. That's what we do here." He said 93-58 the Fever. I didn't think that they was going to beat the Fever. I didn't. Calvin, enjoy. Cold Work Ken, I holla at you. I just kicked him out of here because he said Angel Reese is trash. Angel Reese ain't trash. Angel Reese is an NCAA champion. Didn't LSU win the national championship with Angel Reese? Did they? Didn't LSU win a national championship with Angel Reese? He said Gully got a thing for Angel Reese. I do. I like Reese. I do. Didn't she win the national championship? They said 17 rebounds today. She won a national championship, right? You can't take shots at a champion. Caitlin Clark didn't win a national championship. She didn't. She didn't. Y'all gotta make sure y'all know basketball when y'all come here with that dumb shit. Hey, Ruger. Guess what? Somebody asked in my chat, asked, was this CD available? And when I went and sat down, I seen it out the corner of my eye. And I couldn't believe that they said that.
Yeah.
So I flashed it on him and shit.
So
And
he
he
gonna
said he
get.
wanted this. You got some more of these?
I gotta make some copies. That's hard for me to. Yeah, I got them.
I got an original at the crib. They can't get mine. What about the Pistons? We get back. Pieces of a Dream did a song about Moses Malone. Caitlyn didn't win but broke records. Individual records is more important than winning. I get it. Ant-Man is next. They always dissing Shorty. I think it's strange as hell. Can't diss somebody that averaged 13 rebounds in the league. They compare Angel Reese and Caitlyn like one not a center, power forward, and other a point guard. I don't know Bob Sanders like that. You got to throw on the cables for the next game. I don't be wearing jewelry like that. I don't be wearing jewelry like that, man. I put that shit on every blue moon, man. That shit is annoying. When you got truck on, and I wear truck, that shit is heavy, man. That shit is hanging from your fucking neck, man. Like, it's a lot. I don't be wearing that shit all like that. Every blue moon. You know who always got their jewelry on? Them niggas rocking that cheap fake shit. That shit from the middle of the mall. And that fake shit. That's how you can spot if it's fake. They be having no reservations about losing it. Me, when I put all my cables on, that's $1 and change and shit. That's $1 and change around my neck. I ain't in no hurry to run into no calamity with that shit. Put that shit in a safe somewhere. You know what I'm saying? He said it draws attention too. Yeah, CJ, I don't be putting that. I don't be wearing that shit all like that. These niggas will kill you for that shit, yo. Fuck that. There's no reason to be enticing people to kill you and shit. It's only a fucking chain and shit. Canada, what's up? What's better, a championship or MVP of the league? Championship. Niggas 10 karat gold. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Good afternoon. I came in here to kick it with y'all a little bit. Let's get back to the subject. Do y'all think Diddy gonna get loose? I don't know. I thought he was cooked until Homegirl got up. She's actually the first witness that they put on the stand. There's gonna be more witnesses, but if they made it clear that Cassie is the star witness, and the reason why they put her on the stand right away is because she's 8 months pregnant. They don't want her to, you know, the pregnancy to interfere with her showing up to court. So they like, we gotta hurry up and get her up out of here quick. Johnny said, I think he's gonna walk. Peace. He said, we beat the Pacers 2 out of 3 games this season. This Knicks team is much different than they were in the regular season. I'm going for the Knicks. They're trying to railroad him. I think he's going home. A RICO on Diddy is weak. The fact that it's a RICO case, that means that he conspired with some other people. I've yet to see who the people are that he conspired with. I want to see who they are. Peace to your channel, great content. Academics violated Cam and Mace. Mace don't want them Blade allegations to come back up. He got Blade allegations on him. Yeah, he did fire off on them niggas. He did. You got to understand, man, the situation that you place yourself in when you going through conflict with someone that has an internet following. I did an interview with Lucky Don, who is good friends with Mano. And people were saying in the comments, yeah, Gully stood on what he said. Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I? Mano ain't bigger than me. I'm talking about physically bigger than me. I'm bigger than him. I'm taller than him. I'm bigger than him. I got more muscles than him. Why wouldn't I say what the fuck? Like this is the fuck I said. Not to bring that shit back up, but I was looking at some of the comments. I got a lot of respect for Lucky Don. Lucky Don, the type of person he is, and the type of person that I am, we're similar. When he said that he was a fly and jubilant type of nigga, I said you had to take the words out of my mouth and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's who I present myself to be in real life as well. You know what I'm saying? You got some niggas who stand on being a tough guy. That's what they represent. That's not my lane and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm a fly guy. And that's something that me and Luck had in common. That's why we was able to have a conversation like good fellas and shit. That's what you seen, was us having a conversation. And Lucky Don needed to be on Gully TV because he's an underground rapper. K Slay ain't here no more. He's not. K Slay ain't here no more. It was certain people that DJ K Slay represented. When you listen to a K Slay project, you got the Papooses, you got the Uncle Murders, you got the fucking A Mafias. You know what I'm saying? You got these underground. You got Mano. And that's where the crime is actually, that's where the crime exists. Mano should be a part of what I'm doing. He should be a part of a vehicle like Gully TV, because based on his content, he's never gonna be a mainstream artist. He's more so an underground artist and shit. You know what I'm saying? For me and him to have a conflict, it didn't benefit him. It didn't benefit him at all and shit. It didn't. He said he was low key trying to punk Gully. No, he wasn't. Me and him was talking on the phone all summer and shit. He wasn't trying to punk me. I'm like, I'm twice Lucky Don's size. Lucky Don went through some health problems and shit. It was nothing. It was no toxic testosterone bouncing around the room, man. That nigga live. That nigga thorough. Like we was building on the phone like long before y'all got that interview. He told me back in the summer, he was like, man, I didn't know the depth of how you was going at my man, so I can't do the interview. But 6 months later, he's come to the understanding that, man, I need to be on a platform like Gully TV. And the opportunity was still on the floor. So that's why we was able to get together. The fact that that interview was done in Brooklyn, that them niggas is from Brooklyn. I'm from Pennsylvania. I'm from Erie, Pennsylvania. That interview was done in Brooklyn. I was there by myself. I went there by myself. That was the statement I made by even being there and shit. So as far as anybody being chumped and shit like that, that was non-existent. It wasn't. I like how Lucky said he wasn't gonna miss his blessings by not doing an interview with you. I understood what he was saying when he said, you know, that's my man. I get that. But I'm not the only person who's had conflict with your man. You know what I'm saying? Um, I don't have to. I don't like everybody I meet. Everybody that meet me don't like me and shit. Like we don't gotta be friends. We could have got some money together. You know what I'm saying? No matter what I say about Mano and his music, somebody like him, somebody buying it. You know what I'm saying? So had he been on my platform, it would have only been an asset. Uh, that whole shit started. I started it. He didn't start nothing with me. I started it. I got on my platform and I said, I think he's scared of Snow Billy. I did that on purpose. That's how I started. And I wasn't trying to pick with him or anything like that. I just noticed that the way that he would approach Young Berg and Trinidad James and, you know, all of these other little C's, he wasn't really saying much about Snow Billy. And Snow Billy was outwardly disrespecting him. And I said, it seemed like he's scared, or he Snow Billy got something on him or something like that. And you know, that's how our conflict started. When I said that out my mouth, I knew he wasn't gonna like that. I knew he was gonna say something to me about that. I did, and he did, and that's where it come from. I remember he got mad at you because you gave Snow a platform. On the strength of my respect for Lucky Dawn, that shit is over with entirely. You'll never hear me say anything else about the man because that's his friend and shit. And I respect Lucky Dawn. Brian Dial said, no disrespect at all, but size doesn't matter. I promise you, I am 56. I've seen big muscle niggas get knocked out. Man, I'm retarded. It's on my fucking record, man. If you presented that to be a challenge to me, I got disturbed and shit on my. I wasn't always Gully TV, man. I was a problem, man. I stayed in fucking institutions about putting my hands on motherfuckers and shit. I got way more assaults, shootings, and shit like that than drug cases and shit. Like, I, you gotta understand when you're dealing with somebody who ain't got good sense and shit. I've learned to conduct myself in a way that'll keep me on the streets, but I can be savage and shit. Long before they started using that term, that's what I was referred to in court. He said, I'm not disrespecting you. You took it wrong. I ain't take it wrong. You talk too fucking much. You talking about size, you ain't even in fucking shape. You know what I'm saying? I don't drink. I don't smoke. None of that shit, man. I'm in tip-top shape. Do you consider that when you talking about fighting a motherfucker? I'm in tip-top fucking shape. You gotta consider that. You ain't gonna get off your couch tangling with a motherfucker like me, man. What the fuck is wrong with you? I be in the gym 5-6 days. Didn't you see me in that t-shirt on Bag Fuel? That's what I look like in real life. Didn't you see me busting out that t-shirt? Pay homage. He said there's weight classes in boxing for a reason. Exactly. Most street fights over in 30 seconds because dude's out of shape. Exactly my point. Let's get past that. I've said this many a times in these discussions. There's levels of aptitude involved with this live streaming shit. You'll have some niggas in the live stream that's slow, and you have some niggas in the live stream that's gifted and shit. Normally, the slow niggas, they be the most vocal because they confused in the motherfucking shit. So they gonna say the first thing that come to their mind. That's what his brother have to start thinking about. No drugs, no alcohol. These white cats bulking up, the yellow men bulking up. I've been telling y'all for years on here, get your dribble right. I used to be on here coughing and shit. Y'all remember when I used to be on here smoking weed, smoking the fucking blunts and shit? I used to be on here coughing and shit like that. That ain't what it is. That shit's over. Subscribe to the channel. I don't know what's gonna happen with Puff. Um, I know Cassie's a opportunist and a freak. She is. That dude, that trainer that she's with, he's not even safe. She gonna leave him for another nigga. She is. I've been ganja free 5 years now, and I'm loving it. Ruben Gutierrez says people don't fight in the streets anymore where I'm from. They fight with guns, then get arrested and go to the county jail and get beat the fuck up. You thought you said something clever? You will get caught without that hammer, man. What you think going on with Skinny Me in the prison system where he at? That nigga's a little bony ass nigga, yo. Little niggas be around getting slapped the fuck around, man. They do. Skinny me ain't running around talking about murder gang down the penitentiary. He not. That nigga got a kufi. I promise you. That nigga got a kufi on, running around talking about Assalamu alaikum. He got a big ass prostration mark in the middle of his fucking head, and he's trying to stay low key. All of that killer shit, he don't want no problems. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. He said Skinny Cook talking about he Muslim. That's what all of the wild niggas, wild retarded acting niggas do. They go to jail and they turn Muslim. They do. 51 minutes. I appreciate y'all for coming through. I just wanted to kick it. I ain't get none of this Diddy discussion yet. I've been just sitting, listening to everybody, taking it all in. I'm like, damn, she definitely damaged her case. I know she glad she got her payoff, her little 30 million or whatever she sued for. So she's set for life. If she would if she was really, really a part of some intent to put him in jail, because I don't think she did this voluntarily. I think she was subpoenaed. She's on tape. You know what I'm saying? And some of the shit that's coming out of her mouth, she might be saying shit to purposely help him. She might be saying certain shit to purposely help him if she can. Something you got to consider. His reputation is cooked. He said, I feel like that too. He said, you wouldn't say that about Skinny Me if he was on the street. I put Skinny Me in a full Nelson until he die. Put that nigga in full Nelson. Just hold him there and shit. You know what I mean? Every time he wiggle and shit, just push his head down some more. Bony ass nigga. Yo. Little ass nigga can't defend himself, man. Nigga little as fuck, man. Skinny B can't do 50 push-ups. He probably can't do 30 push-ups, man. Nigga bony as fuck, man. You know how when we was kids, we used to try to see if the WWF moves work. Y'all know how we used to do when we was kids. The shit we seen on WWF. Soon as you get around your cousins and shit, you get to trying it out on them and shit. I try a few things out. I always wanted to jackknife a nigga, man. That Goldberg joint, ain't that what it was called? What's the name of that slam? What's the name of that finishing slam Goldberg used to do to niggas? Wasn't that called a jackknife? Oh shit. He said the spear. I seen a documentary. I think his spear, he damn near killed Bret Hart. Wasn't Bret Hart the one that he hit with that spear? He damn near killed him. His life was never the same. He wasn't supposed to do it to him like that. He was supposed to we supposed to be acting. It was supposed to be an act. Didn't he spear Bret Hart? It was a kick to Bret's head. I thought it was the spear. He speared somebody and fucked them up real bad, like broke some shit, like it did some internal damage. I thought it was Bret Hart. Sheesh. They naming all of the rest of them. It was Bret Hart, right? That's what I thought. Bret said, I hate him. The other wrestler, it was Bret. That's what I thought. He said that it was Bret Hart. The other power bomb. That's Sid Vicious. The other wrestlers hated Goldberg. Some of the moves you kill a motherfucker with, like break a motherfucking neck and shit. He speared Brett while Brett had a metal plate on. Oh, okay. It was a kick to the head. All right. I gotta go, man. Y'all have a great afternoon, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. I'll probably be on later on tonight. Make sure y'all go check out that full interview with Lucky Don. Make sure you check out the joint I did with D Chambers. Everybody not bringing y'all original content, but I am. I'm going to stand by that. Y'all going to continue to get dope interviews. Rare shit, too. Rare shit. Not that shit where you going to see the nigga on his platform and his platform and his platform. We're going to keep the shit exclusive around here. All right? Subscribe to the channel. Go to my website. Get some merch. TheRealDribble.com. Go there. I got all sorts of sweatsuits. Y'all see that sweatsuit I had on that when I interviewed Lucky Dawn? That's Fashion Bomb Luxury. That joint costs $1.75, man. I design clothing for hustlers and shit, man. The shit that I'm selling, everybody shouldn't wear it. Straight up, only the most prolific. Anyway, I gotta get up out of here. Instagram at I am Gully TV. Alright? Peace.